Hi, my name is Nomalanga Mhlauli-Moses, and I am the founder of Healthy Black Woman, Successful Black Woman, and the BlackHomeschool.com. I'm here today with Shaquita Graham, who is, I'm going to just take a look at my notes, Shaquita, because you have such a powerful resume. She's a homeschooling mom. She's also a network engineer, which explains why she founded atechco.com. She's a wife, and she has been a wife for 12 years, and she's also, what piqued my interest today, the founder of Loving the Black Man, a new platform which she has just launched a website for called lovingtheblackman.com. How are you doing today, Shaquita?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Noma? Thanks for having me.
Complaints. Thank you. So I want to jump right in because, again, the topic of our conversation today is to find out what you're trying to build in terms of loving the black man. So tell me how you came to build that platform.
Well, Loving the Black Man is a platform where we highlight and salute the extraordinary achievements and accomplishments of Black men and men of the African diaspora. And how I came to it is because I strongly believe that as a Black community, as Black women, as Black men, we need to control the narrative and we need to control our image because there are time and time again, there are instances where our image and our narrative has been misconstrued and portrayed in the wrong way. And it's affected our community. And that's what I'm really concerned about. And I want to basically share the truth about our accomplishments. And right now I'm focusing on the black man with lovingtheblackman.com, but I'll eventually be rolling that out to Loving the Black Woman and Loving the Black Child.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So tell me a little bit about when we were talking just now. One of the things that you mentioned was that you identify as a Black feminist, correct? And yeah. I was taken a little bit aback. I was like, oh, no, not another feminist. But in all honesty, I have nothing against feminists. I just happen not to identify as one. But you told me a little bit about what that means to you. Can you kind of expand on that, or at least tell us a little more?
Sure. And I've done a video on this at lovingtheblackman.com and on the YouTube channel, Loving the Black Man. And it's titled Black Women, What Does Feminism Mean to Me? And, again, it's not really about opposing or contrasting the idea of feminism, but it is about redefining it for myself, because that is a movement that started out of the white female community. And again, I am all about redefining things for the purpose of my community. And one of the main purposes that I have in my community is being a counterpart to the Black male in nation building and building our community. So I think my role as a feminist, as a Black woman, really means me, number one, respecting the Black man. Because the bottom line is the Black man is my leader as a Black woman. And I would hope that other Black women feel the same way. Faults and all. And I think he has more pros and cons. And I love the fact that I was custom made for him and he's custom made for me. So I feel like he's the leader that we have. And I think that as a Black community, nation building is a team sport. So my number one role as that counterpart, that female counterpart, is respecting the Black man, empowering and supporting the Black man and our children, educating myself and my children, and adorning the Black community by being an excellent representative of who we are as Black women.
Absolutely. One of the reasons why this piqued my interest was, I'm a business coach, and I only want to really work with women who are married and who have children. And the reason why I do that is because I think we have a very unique experience in the sense that when you're building a business, it can take up all of you. But at the same time, being a wife is an important thing, at least it is to me, and I believe it is to you.
Right.
And I feel that there are responsibilities that go along with that I cannot neglect and that I cannot abandon. And then the same thing happens with being a mother. And again, running a business can consume you, and you can find yourself chasing that money and just neglecting your other role as a mother. And one of the reasons why I thought it was interesting that, we met is that we have that in common. And we may approach it from different angles, but, my M3 balance system is about business coaching for women to balance marriage, motherhood, and money making.
I love that.
I love that. And all of them are important. You can't drop the ball on any of them. So it really caught my attention when you talked about, loving the Black man and respecting him. And then also, yourself as well, educating yourself and educating your children. So it takes those three things again and puts them maybe from a different angle, but it's still those same three things, which I believe is the future in terms of building our community and building our future. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I love that, the M3 model that you have, because
thank you.
When we're not connected to one another, like you and I are connecting and having this platform, we're not supporting each other and keeping that balance, and therefore we begin to believe it's impossible. We feel overwhelmed and we feel discouraged. But when you have something like M3, lovingtheblackman.com, we are working together as a collective to support one another and empower one another. And, as much as there are things to talk about, that are going wrong in the Black community, I think that when we focus on our strengths and focus on a strategy, we can get through everything else.
Absolutely. And I'll put you on the spot a little bit. One of the things that you mentioned was you said, well, our image is really under attack. Can you tell me a few things that, obviously we're trying to have a different image. You and I have a different image by virtue of existing. We have a different image than the general narrative. But what's the normal narrative?
Well, the normal narrative, first of all, starts in ancient civilizations. And this is something that, it's ridiculous to me not to be a part of any curriculum that has to do with history, social studies, economics, or anything. The bottom line is that civilization owes the Black woman and the Black man for almost every important achievement that was ever made, right down to speech, arithmetic, science, medicine. So why isn't that image being perpetuated or propagated?
Right.
So I think that that's very important, because when you look at when Black women and Black men were leaders in the world together before the last 600 years, and even throughout that time, we have persisted with our core values of inventing, being humanitarians. Because when we traveled the world, we brought civilization to the world. We brought universities and education to the world. We didn't bring slaughter and rape and mayhem to the world.
That is true.
So, I feel like that's important to be on the forefront of what we think of as Black people about our image, despite what anybody else wants to say about it.
Right. And I think we can bring that right down to current affairs where you're, you just like me, of course, have been horrified. I don't watch the news anymore, but I can certainly guess what's on the news. And it's a Black man having something happen to him, which is being brutalized, incarcerated, double, triple, quadruple the number of years that the general population is being incarcerated at, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And I'm glad you took it back in terms of history and where we started and how we ended up where we are. And this is not a history lesson, but I'm glad we can say that, okay, some of the things that are going on because they've been going on for a very long time. But at the same time, we can also say there are Black women who still believe in Black love, Black marriage, Black family, and of course, as your platform suggests, in loving the Black man, which makes me smile.
Oh, yes.
Which makes me smile. So tell me a little bit about what we're going to do, or what we're going to see from you in terms of loving the Black man, and what you're going to share and teach or talk about in terms of loving the Black man.
Absolutely. Well, one inspiration that came to me as I was developing this idea was W.E.B. Du Bois, and he had an exhibit about the African American life in Paris, and I think it was about 1800s or so. I have the time wrong, but if you look up the Paris exhibit of W.E.B. Du Bois, you'll see that he wanted to represent the reality of African American life, or African life. And that's the same thing that I want to do, tell a simple truth about our people that will, number one, allow our children, because that's a part of, to me, Black feminism, educating our children, being educated myself, so that I can't see something in the media that tells me as a Black woman that this is my role and this is not my role and this is what I'm supposed to be and the Black man is this and the Black child is that. I don't want to hear what anybody has to say about my husband, my father, my cousin, my sons. I will look at the people around me and I will dictate what that image will be. And that's what you'll see on lovingtheblackman.com.
Absolutely. And in other words, you're going to be part of the solution rather than standing back and wondering how this horrible movie is going to unravel. And I, of course, fully support and endorse that. I just want to thank you, Shaquita, for joining me today. Believe it or not, we've been talking for a while. And I want to let our viewers know that this is not the last you're hearing from us. Because Shaquita and I have this common interest and belief and value system, and we feel that this is something that is not talked about enough. I think that it's important that we give Black love, Black marriage, Black families a voice, and talk about all things that affect us, our experiences, and carve out our own area where it's okay to talk about the things that affect us and the things that we experience and how we see things. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely, Norma. Thank you so much for having me, and I'm really excited. I'm excited about the Black family.
I'm glad. So am I. So Shaquita, once again, Shaquita Graham, you can find Shaquita at lovingtheblackman.com. That is the platform that she's building. And you can also check out her YouTube channel. It's also called Loving the Black Man. And as we go forward, you'll get more videos, more conversations, and feel free to jump in the comment section, ask questions, comment, whatever it is. And if you want us to do or talk about a specific topic, we'll be looking out to hear from you. And again, my name is Nomalanga Mhlauli-Moses. I am the founder of the Healthy Black Woman and Successful Black Woman. And I'm also the creator of the M3 Balance System, which teaches women to balance marriage, motherhood, and money making. Thank you, and see you soon.
Thank you.